I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is Psychacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the subject of today's short talk is, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. This is something that I'm taking from Marsha Linehan's dialectical behavior therapy. It's one of the core paradoxes at the heart of her treatment modality, and I think it's something that's really important to keep in mind when approaching mental health treatment in general. Look, a lot of the issues with which adults struggle in the present have their origins in the distant past. They were put into motion by events that transpired in their childhoods, within their families of origin. Children in general are not fully conscious agents. This means that they tend to respond unconsciously to their environments in a way that, at least in their own mind, is best suited to cope with their situations. Children don't sit down and consciously decide, for example, to be people pleasers or counterdependent or disorganized. These attitudes represent solutions to environmental problems that represent the child's best thinking at that time. And these solutions persist through time because they are at least somewhat functional. Remember, most of the word dysfunction is the word function, which means that the solution mostly works. It just may no longer work in a different time and a different place. So how the child developed in response to the difficult circumstances of its past is not the child's fault. That said, we are no longer children, and however we decide to respond to reality now, irrespective of what happened to us in the past, is our responsibility. And I like to emphasize the literal meaning of this word, responsibility. Responsibility, the ability to respond. I cannot change the wounding in your heart. Your parents cannot change the wounding in your heart. Your partner cannot change the wounding in your heart. Only you can, because only you can access it. Only you can feel it and touch it and change it. Only you have the ability to respond to its wounding in either effective or ineffective ways, which means that you are responsible for that wounding. And on some level, this is fair, because if you do heal that wounding, only you will benefit from it. I don't feel better if you heal. Your parents don't feel better if you heal. Your partner doesn't feel better if you heal. You will feel better, more secure, more at peace, more content if you heal. With responsibility comes commensurate reward. So, in conclusion, the things that happen to you are not your fault, but they are your responsibility to address on a go-forward basis. And assuming that responsibility makes you eligible to receive the commensurate reward. Thanks for listening. If you have a topic you'd like to suggest for a future episode, or you'd like to schedule a consultation, you can reach me at psychackspodcast@gmail.com. Talk to you soon.